Good evening, fellow Zimbabweans. Welcome to episode 20, and the title tonight is What Kind of Revolutionary Are You? As we have seen in the past week in Zimbabwe, if we unite all together, we can remove this junta. We have also seen that as citizens, we can do a lot without having to rely on our failed opposition parties. And perhaps the time has come for us to elect a non-politician to lead us in this next phase of the revolution. There are two kinds of revolutionaries, according to Fidza and myself. The first one is those that want to take the physical route, or to take up arms, as it were, to remove the junta. The second type are those that want to do the legal means, the less risky means, to remove the junta. A revolution needs both. You, as a citizen, need to decide which one you would prefer. We will briefly discuss the roles of both of them. History has taught us that a revolution that treats the citizens with respect always succeeds. A revolution that doesn't always fails. If you decide to fight back, make sure you follow a few basic rules that previous revolutionaries like Mao and Che Guevara and others implemented on their way to win the hearts of the citizens. Number 1, speak politely to everyone you encounter. Treat people with respect. Number 2, pay fairly for what you need and what you want. Number 3, return everything that you borrow. Number 4, pay for everything that you damage. 5, do not strike or swear at the people. 6, do not damage crops or citizens' property. 7, do not mistreat women. And number 8, do not mistreat the captives. A true revolutionary will respect those who he has come to free. We are not here to loot, to burn, to steal, to damage, or to abuse people or their property. We must respect our fellow countrymen so that they support us as the revolutionaries of Zimbabwe. Discipline must be enforced at all times. We are attacking the junta and its arms of power. Not under any circumstances are we attacking the ordinary Zimbabwean citizen. Aim for achievable goals. Know your skills and know your limitations. I'm hearing of accountants wanting to design bombs. People who don't know what a catapult is, yet they want to get an AK-47. Comrades who want to hunt down politicians, but can't even find their own car in the parking lot at the mall. Start with small acts of defiance, things that are achievable and that will not endanger lives, but will disrupt the junta's ability to fight and abduct us. Those that want to fight back in the second way, there are countless avenues to do this. We have to decide as Zimbabweans, do we want to suffer temporarily, maybe for a few months, and destroy the junta totally? Or do we want to revive the junta for another 10 years to rule us? Do we want to fight the junta ourselves? Or do we want to leave that responsibility to our children and grandchildren? Those are the questions we need to ask. Stop supporting the junta financially. It's as simple as that, really. We don't have to fight them. We don't have to pick up arms. We don't even have to risk our lives. This week has shown us that if the government does not have money to pay the civil servants by the way, that includes the soldiers and the police, then the junta itself will turn amongst each other and they will remove it themselves. Those that send money from the diaspora don't use junta-owned banks and don't use junta-owned businesses to do that. In fact, rather send hard cash if you can to your family. That money that you send, make sure your family does not, under any circumstances, buy groceries from junta-owned shops. If you were going to buy bigger purchases, maybe a TV, a car, or furniture or something, stop it. Don't buy anything that contributes to the taxes that the junta is going to collect. If you have a business, find a legal way to pay less tax. Toll gates, traffic fines. Do your best to dodge these wherever possible. If you are thinking of a holiday in Zimbabwe, stop it now. Postpone till after the revolution. If you have connections in any of the bodies that Chinamasa, not Chinamata, is approaching with his begging bowl, tell them to say no. No one must bail them out. If the junta wants to get salaries to pay the army, they must call for a Politburo meeting and each one of them must come with their portion of the $15 billion that they stole and put that towards the wages of the army. We must cut off the financial pipeline to the junta totally. If we stand together as Zimbabweans and we do this one thing, I tell you now, the junta will remove itself and we will get an early Christmas present. That brings an end to this episode of Brett Movet News. If you like what I'm saying and you agree with what I'm saying, please visit our Facebook page, Brett Movet, and also our YouTube channel, also entitled Brett Movet. Thank you.